Welcome ye of little sleep out there. Thank you for coming, and some of you have traveled all the way across the country. Some of you that aren't even in the room yet, but will be in the room. We have a long conference, an interesting conference, and so we want to get started as soon as possible. This is our 35th year, and our conference topic, as you all know, is on patriotism, politics, patriotism, and protest. Politics and ephemera are not strange bedfellows, but are rather closely aligned. The American founding father, Thomas Paine, was known as a pamphleteer, an ephemerist in a sense, who dispersed his arguments via an ephemeral document that it was absurd for an island to rule a continent. Then that made what he called common sense. The vast majority of another founding father, Benjamin Franklin, was job printing, consisting primarily of single sheet items like a 1741 broadside, the last dying speech of John Urry. So we have certainly a lot in our past, in our founding, that relates directly to the proliferation of ephemera. In a recent book that I found, which nobody else seems to have found, called Studies in Ephemera, one author notes that the most fascinating element of ephemeral materials is their capacity. Simply, he uses the word capacity. That is, they have the capacity for being turned into many ends, a capacity to penetrate deep into the market, a capacity to influence opinion by being timely, a capacity to invite mystery and response by being anonymous. Ephemera's capacity for speaking to a particular audience in a particular voice is a capacity that can be mobilized in a multitude of directions with extraordinary speed. This capacity makes ephemera particularly suitable for political discourse. Another aspect of ephemera, the author notes, is its reliance on both the printed word and the visual, a picture or graphic design. In our speakers' presentations today, we will no doubt hear about how the visual and the printed word were conjoined in ephemeral works, and how the picture tells a completed story, or more complete story. One can hardly envision politics today without ephemera. We have bumper stickers, political pins, sample ballots left on doorknobs, tickets to conventions, and back to our friend Thomas Paine, pamphlets espousing particular views. I want to thank Tom Horrocks for his delightful essay, which has been published as a keepsake brochure for this conference, which you should all have or gain access to, and especially our conference committee chair, Barbara Lowe, who puts it all together so we have something wonderful to enjoy.